Hello students, I am Prasad Sridhar Kulkarni and I warmly welcome you in today's session. Today we are going to learn and discuss triangle and their properties. Here on your screen you can observe some basic shapes of triangles. Let's understand what do you mean by a triangle. A triangle is nothing but a closed figure made by joining three non-collinear points with the help of line segments. It has three vertices, three sides, and three angles, and we call them as the parts of the triangle. Let's consider three non-collinear points named as A, B, and C. If we join the point A with the point B with the point C, and point C with the point A, we get a closed figure called as triangle ABC. Let's proceed further. Classification of triangle. The triangles are classified into two categories, that is based on angles and based on sides. The triangles based on angles are further classified into three subtypes, that is obtuse angle triangle, right angle triangle, and acute angle triangle. The triangles based on sides are also further classified into three subtypes, that are scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, and equilateral triangle. Let's go through each one of them one by one. First of all, we are going through the types of triangles based on sides, in which the first is equilateral triangle. If all the three sides of a triangle are equal in length, then the triangle is called as equilateral triangle. Let's observe some figures. This is triangle ABC, this is triangle PQR, and this is triangle LMN. Now, measure the lengths of sides of triangle PQR to verify that all the three sides measures equally or not. For that purpose, let me bring the ruler scale on the board. Here is the ruler, and you can observe that the side QR measures 3 centimeters, the side PR measures 3 centimeters, and the side PQ also measures 3 centimeters. Hence, we can conclude that the three measures are equal and the triangle is an equilateral triangle. The same scenario follows with all the remaining triangles, that is triangle ABC and triangle LMN. Here, the measures are given along the sides of triangle ABC, that is 2 centimeter, and all the measures are equal and hence it is an equilateral triangle. You know about the triangle PQR, and this is for triangle LMN, that is each side is of 2.5 centimeters. This is next type, isosceles triangle. If any two sides out of the three sides of a triangle are equal in length, then the triangle is called as isosceles triangle. Let's observe some figures. This is triangle XYZ, this is triangle EFG, and this is triangle STU. For understanding, let me bring the ruler here and we are going to measure the lengths of sides of triangle XYZ. Here is the ruler. The side YZ measures exactly 2 centimeters on ruler scale. The side YZ measures 3 centimeters. The side XZ measures 3 centimeters. Hence, we can conclude that it is an isosceles triangle as side XY is equal to side XZ. The same scenario follows with the remaining two triangles, that is triangle EFG and triangle STU. Let's move towards the scalene triangle. Here, if all the three sides of a triangle are different in length, then the triangle is called as scalene triangle. Let's observe some figures. This is triangle JKL, this is triangle PQR, and this is triangle HIJ. For measuring the lengths of sides of triangle PQR, let me bring the ruler here once again, and we are verifying that it is a scalene triangle or not. Here you can observe that the length of side QR measures 4.2 centimeters. The length of side PQ is 2.5 centimeters. The length of side PR is 3.5 centimeters. And hence, as you can see, all the three lengths of triangle PQR are different, and we can conclude that it is an scalene triangle. The same scenario follows with the remaining two triangles. So here is a test for you, that is from practice set 36, question number 2. Observe the figures below and write the type of the triangle. Here is the first triangle, that is triangle ABC. I want to address a little thing in this question. You can observe a small single dash on each of the side of triangle ABC. This indicates that the measures of all the three sides of triangle ABC are equal, and hence it is a equilateral triangle. This is second kind of triangle, in which you can observe a single dash on side PR, a double dash on side PQ, and a triple dash on side QR. Here it means that all the three sides are of different lengths. Rather than measuring or rather than giving the measures, they are giving a symbolic representation on the sides, where through you can understand the measures of these sides are different from each other, and hence it is a scalene triangle. In third triangle XYZ, here the side XY and XZ measures equally, and the YZ measures different from both of them. Hence, it is an isosceles triangle. I hope you understand now, and we are going to proceed with the next category of triangle, that is triangles based on angles. Here are the types of triangles based on angles. First one, acute angled triangle. If all the three angles of a triangle are less than 90 degrees, then the triangle is called as acute angled triangle. Let's observe some figures. This is triangle ABC, this is triangle PQR, and this is triangle LMN. For verifying that the angles are less than 90 degree, we are going to consider the triangle PQR, and let me bring the protractor here for this verification. Here is the protractor. I'm aligning the bottom line of the protractor with the side QR and the vertex of protractor with the vertex Q, as I have to measure the angle PQR. Here on the protector you get the reading that is 60 degrees, which is less than 90 degree, and hence it is an acute angle. Now measure the second angle, that is angle PRQ. Here it also measures 60 degrees, which is less than 90 degree. Now measure the third angle, that is angle QPR, which also measures 60 degree and which is also less than 90. Hence we can conclude that this is an acute angled triangle. The same scenario follows with the remaining two triangles. Let's proceed. Now here is the second type, that is right angled triangle. If any one angle out of the three angles is of 90 degree, then the triangle is called as right angled triangle. Let's observe the figures. Here is the first figure, triangle ABC. Here is the second figure, triangle PQR, and that is third figure, that is triangle LMN. I want to address a little hint or little trick for you. If you see a small square on the on any of the vertex of triangle, then it is an right angle triangle. You can blindly answer it as a right angle triangle. But for verifying it with the help of protractor, let me bring it. Here is the protractor. I am arranging the protractor. I have arranged the protractor already, and you can see the angle ABC measures exactly 90 degrees on the protractor. Hence, it is an right angle triangle, and the same scenario follows with the remaining two triangles. Let's move further. The third one is obtuse angled triangle. If any one angle out of the three angles is greater than 90 degree, then the triangle is called as obtuse angled triangle. Let's observe the figures. The first figure is triangle ABC, and we are going to verify it directly. Here you can observe that the angle ABC measures 120 degrees, which is greater than 90 degree, and hence it is a obtuse angled triangle. Let's observe remaining two figures. This is triangle PQR and this is triangle LMN. Both of these are obtuse angled triangles. Here is a test for you from the practice set 36. Observe the figures below and write the type of the triangle based on its sides. Here is the first question for you. I hope you remember the hint I gave just before is if you observe a little square on any of the vertex of a triangle, then you can blindly conclude that it is a right angle triangle. Hence, the triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. This is second figure of triangle PQR. It is an obtuse angle triangle, and this is the third figure of triangle XYZ, which is an acute angle triangle. I hope you got all the answers correct. So I hope it's all for today, and I have some homework for you. What you have to do, observe the set square in your compost box. You have observed or seen, you have seen some triangle shapes in your compost box, right? You have, these are set squares and you have to observe them and you have to tell me what kind of triangles are they. It's all for today. Bye bye.